This is the IST Health Tip of the Day. I'm your host, Roberto Parker. This podcast, we tackle the tough questions related to exercise, training for athletes, human performance, biochemical, biomechanical dysfunctions, problems that sometimes you have questions about that you don't quite know the answer to. So stay tuned, enjoy, take good notes, and God bless. Hello everybody, Roberto here with IST Health Tip of the Day. I've been doing training, coaching, fitness consultation, nutritional consultation for a combination of 46 years. I have learned a lot. I'll admit I've made some mistakes during that period of time. But the more you know, the more you don't know, as the saying goes, right? I'm always learning. In fact, my philosophy is you never stop learning. Now, which dovetails me into what I want to talk about today. I've mentioned this phrase before, biochemical individuality. That is probably about it. That is the foundation of everything I do within my program. In fact, it should be the foundation of how we design fitness, nutritional, coaching, sports performance programs. For many years, I was a strength coach at the collegiate level and working with professional athletes, and I'll admit, I did things that were too cookie cutter. I didn't individualize enough. I have since learned my lesson. Now, what do I mean by biochemical individuality? I like to divide things into 4 or 5 different categories, 4 to 5 buckets, let's say. Let's start with this on the board. If I'm working with anybody, I don't care if you're a high performance, collegiate, professional, high school athlete. I don't care if you're working a job sitting on your butt every day in front of a computer screen. You could be a stay-at-home mom raising your kids while the hubby is at work, or vice versa. Maybe the hubby stays home and the wife goes to work. Doesn't matter. We all have individual needs in terms of our nutrition and the way we should be exercising, and some goals. Now, here are the 5 buckets I want to talk about. Typically, you have somebody who wants to lose body fat, and that's probably pretty prevalent among our generation today, among our society today, because let's face it, we are a very comfortable society. We're very, very industrialized. We don't have to work with our hands like people did 150 plus years ago. So that's one category. The next category, the person might want to put on some muscle. Now, this could be someone who's an athlete. It could be someone who just wants to, not really an athletic person per se. They just want to improve their muscle tone. The next category, you want to improve your mobility. Notice I didn't say flexibility, mobility, because there is a difference, which I'm not going to go into in great detail. But mobility is a combination of flexibility, balance, and strength. Okay, you want to improve your mobility. A lot of people have issues with being tight, which puts a lot of pressure on your back and your neck. So we have a lot of lower back issues, neck issues, and those types of things. Even knee and neck issues. You want to improve your overall physical performance. Now, this could be someone who's, like I said, getting back to an athlete. They want to improve their speed, their strength, their power. It could be a guy working on a construction job. It could be somebody who's just has a regular sit on their butt type of job. But they want to improve their performance somehow, some way. It could be sexual performance. Yes. So you want to improve your physical performance. Now the last one, spinal stability. Now why would I put spinal stability in there? Because nerve endings all connect to your spine. And when you improve the muscles, strengthening the muscles around the spinal area, those nerves send messages to various tissues of the body, organs, joints, what have you. So it's imperative that you strengthen your cervical spine, your thoracic spine, your lumbar spine, and your sacral spine. Okay? So it's important. Now, the common denominator here, okay, whether you're high performance athlete, you're a recreational athlete, you're an occupational athlete, because in my opinion, we're all athletes, is you want to maintain strength, health. Strength, health. That is the common denominator, whether it's losing body fat, gaining muscle, improving mobility, improving athletic performance, or improving spinal stability. Now, here's the thing. When I sit down and I evaluate somebody's perspective, not really their perspective, but the area that they're going to get the most benefit out of. Because believe it or not, the body does not like to multitask. So let's say someone comes to me and they want to lose body fat, improve muscle mass, improve mobility, improve physical performance, and improve spinal stability. We're trying to do all 5 of those. It's virtually impossible. You have to really be very succinct. So I like to prioritize. I look at that person and I say, what of the 5 areas is holding you back the most? Granted, you might need help on all these areas, but what area stands out the most in terms of inhibiting you from getting from point A to point B to point C? So let's say it is, I need to lose body fat. We're going to focus on reducing body fat. Are we going to gain some muscle out of that? Probably. But that's going to be our main focus. Are we going to improve mobility? Probably. Physical performance? Probably. And maybe even some spinal stabilization? Possibly. Let's say you want to improve muscle. Okay? We're going to prioritize that in your training program, in your dietary program. Now, getting to those things, prioritize also means how many sets, how many repetitions, the volume. The volume is a combination of sets and reps combined together. How much volume should you be incorporating? Well, that's going to revolve also around your time commitment. Your tempo. Tempo means how fast you're moving a barbell, moving a dumbbell, how fast you're running, how fast you're moving. If you're doing body weight exercises, how fast you're going to go through those particular movements, because that also is a factor. The amount of load, how much weight, how much resistance, and the amount of recovery in between your sets. Now, you put all these together, it's going to be different for everybody. So if you're trying to lose body fat, that will change versus somebody who's trying to put on muscle. If you're trying to improve physical performance, let's say it's let's say you want to run faster. You're a track and field athlete. You want to run faster. Well, your set, rep, volume, tempo, load, recovery is going to be different from somebody who just wants to lose a little bit of body fat. It's going to be way different. Now, also important in this category, a part of this whole recipe menu, is dietary habits, rest, sleep, stress management. That is essential, because these all have to work together. They complement one another. And if you don't do the right thing relative to your metabolic type, you've heard me say that before too, your bio-individual type, if you don't get the right combination, you will not be very successful accomplishing losing body fat, or putting on muscle, or improving mobility, or improving physical performance, or improving spinal stability. But once again, the common denominator, folks, no matter what you do in terms of the numerator, you want to maintain good health. And I've been doing this a long time. I've seen people who work out so much, who diet so much, who get on these weird food plans so much, they compromise their health. That is not good. There is a balance, there is a sweet spot that you must find. Now, I can't give you exactly on videotape what that is for you, because that's too cookie cutter. You have to individualize, and we have to evaluate where you are and where you need to be, and how much of a commitment you're willing to put into this. There's a series of evaluations and tests that I can put you through so we can determine these things. that is where you need to check me out at hardworkhardbodies.com. Contact me via email or phone number. I'm also on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I encourage you to like me there. It helps the algorithms significantly if you do that. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Rumble. So check me out in those areas. Also Instagram. So check me out. Like, subscribe, do whatever it takes. Contact me. I'm willing to help you. I can work virtually. I can work with you physically. However you want to do it. I don't care where you live, what part of the world or country you live in. I can help you accomplish some of these things. It will take some time, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be a one and done type of thing either. It takes some time to do it. If you're willing to commit to that, I'm the guy that can help you. So guys, hope you learned something today. Keep tuning in. Once again, please like all those areas I talked about. LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, I'm on that as well. So check me out on all those areas. Hey guys, take care. God bless. This has been an IST Health Tip of the Day.